Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
Oh, man. Richard Williams was a fierce defender of his family. In this time in my life, in this moment, I am overwhelmed by what God is calling on me to do and be in this world. Making this film, I got to protect Ingenue Ellis, who was one of the strongest, most delicate people I've ever met. I got to protect Sanaya and Demi, the two actresses that played Venus and Serena. I'm being called on in my life to love people and to protect people and to be a river to my people. And I know to do what we do, you got to be able to take abuse. You got to be able to have people talk crazy about you. In this business, you got to be able to have people disrespecting you. And you got to smile and you got to pretend like that's okay. But Richard Williams, and what I loved, thank you, D. Denzel said to me a few minutes ago, he said, at your highest moment, be careful, that's when the devil comes for you.
Overnight, Chris Rock breaking his silence in the wake of the Will Smith Oscars slap.
How was your weekend?
In this audio obtained by Variety, Rock publicly addressing the incident.
I don't have like a bunch of about what happened. I'm still kind of processing what happened. So at some point I'll talk about this.
ABC News entertainment producer Anastasia Williams was in the audience at Rock's performance in Boston last night, his first since the Oscars. She says Rock got emotional as the audience gave him a prolonged standing ovation.
He started to get visibly emotional. He wiped away some tears. He was smiling, but you could tell that he was really overcome by the moment.
But the performance was not without incident. At one point, a heckler interrupted Rock.
Chris definitely noticed that person because he actually stopped the show, and he said something like, is this person going to take out a gun and out of his pocket and shoot me? Which I think was half a joke, half what's kind of going on. Chris Rock's personal security came out from the outside of the curtain and kind of stood by just to see what was going on. The person was escorted out, and Chris went right back into joke telling.
In this video, you can see the suspect lashing out at police outside the theater before he's taken into custody. Meanwhile, the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences now revealing that Smith was asked to leave the Oscars after he slapped Rock, but he refused. The Academy now apologizing to Rock, saying, Mr. Rock, we apologize to you for what you experienced on our stage, and thank you for your resilience in that moment. The Academy also announcing it has begun disciplinary proceedings and adding, while we would like to clarify that Mr. Smith was asked to leave the ceremony and refused, we also recognize we could have handled the situation differently. Oscars co-host Wanda Sykes now speaking out against Smith, calling his actions sickening and adding she spoke to Rock after the ceremony.
The first thing he said was, "I'm so sorry." And I'm like, "Why are you apologizing?" He's like, "It was supposed to be your night."
The Academy could expel Will Smith or sanction him, but it's not expected to take away his Oscar.